Hi, Coach Emily here with Tower 26, getting ready to show you some arm swings that you can do before you get in the pool to get you warmed up and ready to go. So first, you want to make sure that your shoulders are relaxed, scapula down your back. You don't want to be hunched up like this because it's really hard to get your arm around when you're like that. So relax, make sure you have some mobility up there, kind of shake them out, and we're going to do some arm swings. So you want to make sure your stance is just a nice square stance, hip width or shoulder width apart on your feet and weight distributed evenly. You're going to start with your right arm. We're just going to do forward arm swings. Just like this, nice and relaxed, trying to get that shoulder close to your ear. Notice I'm not lifting up to do that. It's just naturally my shoulder kind of comes up past my ears. We're all going to have different mobility. So it might not look exactly like mine, but the key thing, you want to just keep that shoulder nice and relaxed. Keep that core engaged. Notice I'm going to do it with my left arm. When I do this, there's not a lot of movement. I'm not swinging like this to get the arm through. There might be a little bit of tip in my hip there, just a little bit. And that's similar to what you do in the water. So you keep that core nice and engaged. So right arm forward. This is your left arm forward. Then you're going to do some right arm backward, left arm backward. And then we can do both arms forward, which requires a bit more flexibility. Both arms backwards. A little bit more flexibility. I can hear some muscles in my scapula kind of going crack, 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 crack. So it's a good thing to do. If you want to get really funky and like test your coordination, you can do forward and back. So put your arms up, drop one forward and one backwards, like this. Get a little, but see how I have a tiny bit of rotation, but not a ton. Everything is nice and stays nice and square. That chest stays forward. So we're not torquing like this to get things done. Then we're going to do some lateral crossover. So shoulder height, you're just going to go back and forward, back and forward. You're not forcing a certain amount of movement. You're just listening to your body. Then we can bend over like you do on your core and chords and do some speed skaters. Be nice and loose. See how those shoulders are down, scapula is away from my spine. Nice and loose. Those are your speed skaters. And then I call these cross-country skiers. Just nice. Keeping those hands, there's your hand channel right there. Back and forward. This is where your hand goes in. Finishes down by the hip. There you go. So that should help you with your warm-up.